I am the Director of NFTs at First Marketing and the CEO of Junglelab. And this is my colleague William, I'm a partner and the CEO of First Marketing. We are a NFT marketplace that runs on the Bitcoin network, specifically the secondary layers Liquid and Lightning. Let's first address the elephant in the room. The fact that 30% of the adult population doesn't have a bank account. It's pretty crazy, but that is a problem that exists everywhere in the world. Why do people not have bank accounts? There's many reasons. For example, some people don't even have an ID card in order to get a bank account. Some people are in places where there aren't banks. And some people just are anti-bank or have had problems in the past with the bank account, they can't get a bank account anymore. Now, these problems trickle down to a lot of things. For example, there's an island called Tonga. Now, Tonga has a total GDP of 510 million. Now, 200 million of that comes from remittance. So from their kids going abroad and sending money back. Now, out of that 200 million, over 60 million goes to Western Union in fees. It's more than 10% of the entire GDP of the country. Thank you, Media. That's a lot better. So now, a small country like Tonga, for them to pay 60 million in fees, that's crazy. Even neighboring countries such as Ghana and Nigeria, if you were to send even just $100, about 20 to 30% is taken away in fees. Bitcoin is the solution to these problems. It costs the same to send 1 Bitcoin as it does to send 1 million Bitcoin. There is no difference. So that's why we are here to teach you a little about how to integrate Bitcoin into your businesses. The solution being the Bitcoin Bank.
Good morning, everybody. So what if I told you that we could have a solution for all of these problems just with a simple email? So just with an email, you'll be able to sign up and access trade with Bitcoin. So that just removes having to go right through the KYC or the PCIs. You won't have to sign up or give any details about yourselves, just an email, and now you can start trading Bitcoin. So today, if you was to sign up to the platform, all you need to do is create a username, put your email in, and I'll be able to send you some Bitcoin just like that within a matter of minutes. So that's what the Bank of Bitcoin allows. Also, we're talking about removing the need for third parties. So we're talking this about 3 to 5 business working days for transactions to go through. Now this is a problem. Also with the issue of transactions that cannot go through on the weekend, we have to wait until Monday for the banks to open before you're able to continue business. Now the Bank of Bitcoin allows you to make transactions 7 days a week in a matter of minutes and hours to make transactions possible. Now these fees, if I was to tell you that it costs the same to send 1 Bitcoin and 100,000 Bitcoin, you pay the exact same fee. Now with banks, you understand that they have various ranges of fees, starting with the receiver's fees, and you will have the sender that will also have to pay fees as well. So this is where all the fees add up, where at the end of it, you are quite short with 30% taken away from the actual amount that was sent originally.
So now let's explain a little bit more about what Bitcoin is exactly. Bitcoin is the first decentralized digital currency that you can buy, sell and exchange without an intermediary like a bank. But you are completely in control of. When you have a wallet, it's like you have your own keys. You have your wallet and keys, you are in complete control. When you sign up and you have a wallet with your seed phrase, this is as good as owning your own bank. I'll say it again, as good as owning your own bank. You can make international payments without, someone asking you, where did that money come from? Why are you sending it? How much are you sending? All these questions about your own money that you have been working your whole life to earn. But now there's 100 questions about why you're using it in this way. So this solves these problems. But what mainly people look at, however, is the monetary value. They always look at, okay, I can put 10,000 in and maybe get 11,000 out of Bitcoin. And that's all people really see of it at the moment. But what we're looking at is there's a whole other side of Bitcoin, which is the technological side of things. You can build on the Bitcoin network. And when you build on the Bitcoin network, it opens up to so many things. And this is exactly how we built on the Bitcoin and Liquid network to build our NFT marketplace. And that's what we will go on to next, which is what is really an NFT now. So an NFT is a blockchain-held token that represents a unique asset that holds unique value. It's also non-fungible, which means you can't break it up. If I have one NFT, I can't split it and have half and you have half. And I can't just exchange it at parity, like for like with another. Each one holds its own unique value. And it has a lot of benefits to it, like authenticity. It lives on the blockchain. The blockchain, in essence, what that is a ledger of every single transaction that's ever happened on Bitcoin. It's all there for the public to see. Not like your bank account, you can't go see where every transaction happens. But Bitcoin is all completely open source and for everyone to see. Now, with that, when you have the NFTs that give you the authenticity of living on the blockchain, now, for example, when you buy a Rolex, you get a certificate of authentication. But if I'm just a new startup and I'm not Rolex, I can't afford all of these things, if I make my product an NFT, I have a digital certificate that will forever be there. Now, if someone tries to copy my product, that is forever there, and it's timestamped saying when I created this was first. You cannot argue it. The blockchain it's there and it is the way it is and it can't be changed. So that's the beauty of it. It has real integrity.
I'm going to tell you a little bit about our marketplace, Junglelab.io. So Junglelab.io runs on the Liquid and the Lightning network, which are second layers of Bitcoin. So this allows microtransactions to be able to take place on the network. So we exist to support millions of business and creative entrepreneurs with an ecosystem that provides rights, ownership and opportunities to create multiple independent revenue streams. And this also allows peer-to-peer immediate transactions. So if you do not have any Bitcoin, you will not be able to purchase anything. The security is so high that if you was to try and buy an asset without Bitcoin, the blockchain will be able to detect that and the transaction will not happen. On our marketplace, Junglelab.io, it also allows you to grow a unique fan base where you can now have a community of your loyal fan base that you bring over to the Bitcoin and be able to support your digital assets. This will also allow you to communicate with them in a whole new way. So NFTs can be used as a viral marketing tool and extend the customer lifecycle. What else you can do is use NFTs and digital assets to raise funds. So you can create NFTs that can now be used as a method of crowdfunding to raise funds for your next projects that you have in your pipeline. Also, the last point is the royalties. The fact that if you create an NFT that was to be sold on to the secondary market, you can receive a kickback from that if someone was to sell it onwards. Now, this allows you to obviously make money after your first sale of the initial asset. Okay, so here is a list of some of the partners that Junglelab.io actually work with. So Liquid, Lightning, Retoshi, which is another NFT marketplace that's built on the Bitcoin network. We are also company parent Blockstream, partners with them, who are the leading global architects for Bitcoin technology. BTC Pay and the Jamaican Jerk Festival. Coinless is a wallet that we use for everybody to sign up and be able to have a digital wallet, your own Bitcoin bank. So yeah, these are some of the people that we actually work with. So we're going to go into a case study, some real use case studies in business, what we've done so far for NFTs.
So, like Midian said, a few case studies so you guys can really understand how this can be integrated into businesses and how people can use this with real utility. So, the reason my voice is like this is because we just came back from Miami yesterday. We went to the Jamaican Jerk Festival and we're their official sponsors, and what we've done for them is we've created them 3,000 NFTs that they're using for their VIP tickets. And what that does is now they have a membership through the NFT with Jamaican Jerk Fest. And now for next year's festival, Jamaican Jerk Fest can reward these guys. They can associate utility to it. They can associate perks. They can say whoever has this now gets free jerk chicken at these stalls. They get to go here and enter into VIP for free, all through the NFT, not using any third parties or anything like that. And you get to really do the analytics on your customers and see what is going on exactly.
I just want to make a quick point on this case study as well, what we did. So the NFT ticket membership, we all understand that once you go to a festival, you use your ticket after the event, it expires. It no longer has any use. You put it in a bin or you delete it from your mailboxes. Now, the NFT, you hold that in your digital wallet. As a company, you're able to associate additional perks to that NFT at any given time. So whether it's 3 months later, you're signed up to that application that they have an app, and you can receive discounts from various vendors and other supermarkets all throughout the year. Now, this is how we extend the customer life cycle of the customer with their use of the NFTs by making them useful all year round.
Exactly, and in addition to that also, maybe you're not from the area, maybe you don't want to use any of the perks. You can sell this NFT on, but the vendor can have a royalty on it, so they still get a kickback. They're still earning off of even the secondary market. And this is a huge problem in the ticketing industry, that ticket scouts are going to buy out all the tickets, and now they're going to sell them for a ridiculous price and they're going to make all the money. The vendor doesn't get it, the artist doesn't get it. That doesn't happen. On our platform, you can create an NFT with 100% royalty. So if it's sold again, they don't get anything. Or you can put a 1% royalty. It's completely up to you. You can even add 20 different people getting different amounts of royalties without the need of an accountant, a lawyer to draw up contracts, all at the click of a button. As easy as if you were to convert a JPEG to a PDF online. With a click of a button, that's all you do. And all you need is an email address. We don't ask for your driver's license, your NI number, your shoe size, how tall you are, we don't need it. So the next case study was when we went to Tunisia. This was a very unique experience as well. We went into the Sahara Desert, 5 hours away from civilization, where there was no internet or no phone signal. Now just to give you guys a bit of a clue on what it would cost to get internet in a place like that, you're looking at about between, on the cheaper end, about 2.5, 3K to anywhere up to 20, 30,000 for a satellite to get satellite internet. Then you're paying about £1,000 every 10 gigabyte. It's absolutely ridiculous. The only people that really use it is army, military bases, journalists in war zones where you have to. Now, that's not really doable if you're trying to do a festival that's affordable. However, you can set up a blockstream satellite that connects directly to the blockchain, and then you can have people in the middle of the Sahara Desert paying for their drinks at the bar with Bitcoin. So this is the beauty of Bitcoin, and when you buy that satellite for about $800, you never have to pay anything yearly. You don't have to pay anything. Forever you are connected to the blockchain. So this is what we mean when we talk about the technological side of blockchain. And not just being worried about how much it costs right now. Oh, the market's crashed. It doesn't really matter when you're creating solutions on blockchain.
This is a lifestyle brand for clothing and fashion. So for these guys, we created the NFT membership section for their merchandise. They do special boxes that they actually give away to customers, and now they've associated NFTs with it by giving them levels of tier system of gold, silver and standard membership. Now each one of these will give you different kind of perks and different kind of merch if you was to actually buy it. Now these boxes can also be sold on for resale in the secondary market, but holding the membership allows the NFT to grow in value. As the events get bigger and they give away more stuff, you'll be able to access more perks with the company and basically grow with them as a loyal customer. So if you get a gold membership today, you might be able to get VIP access to all of their events forever. If you get a silver one, then you'll be able to maybe get free drinks at their event forever, etc. So that's the kind of use cases that we have, the special perks that you have associated with the NFTs.
Yes. So just to wrap up the case studies and give you a few more examples of how this can really benefit people. So now, when we're talking about NFTs and the future and what can happen, the possibilities, an artist, for example, say a musician, if they wanted to release a new album, let's say they needed 100,000 for funding to make their videos, studio time, all the rest of it, they can go to a record label and give away 80% of everything, give away all creative freedom, give away their complete control. If they make a song that the record label doesn't like, they'll say no. If they make anything outside of it, they'll still keep it. And they only get 20% after all of that. Now let's say this artist has 10,000 followers on their Instagram. Maybe they could sell 1,000 NFTs for $100 of their cover art. But now, why would their fan spend 100? People don't even spend $1.99 on Spotify. So why would they do that? But now maybe you can associate royalties of your music to that NFT. Now your fan is making money off of your music. When have you ever heard that Beyonce's fan made money or this person's fan made money? It's unheard of. And this is it. Now who owns your art? Your fans. Your fans are your backers. They've invested in you and they get the rewards for investing in you. If you blow up, so do they. And you get to keep the majority. 80% is yours. The freedom of the creativity is still in your hands. You don't have to give away anything. And you can raise these funds now by yourself, especially on a platform like ours. The reason why is because our platform, unlike others, because we're built on the Bitcoin network, a superior network, it's so strong. When people talk about gas fees on these other networks, we don't even like to call it gas fees. But they're so high on other networks, it costs on OpenSea between $50 to $250 to make an NFT. On our platform, it costs less than 2 cents to make an NFT. So now, if you want to sell a wristband as an NFT, you can. It's not, right now the NFT market's dominated by people like Disney, the NBA, people who are billionaires already. What about the smaller people who don't quite have the financial backing that they do? This gives them the opportunity to enter this market. So yes, I would like to ask a question to everyone. Who here has Bitcoin or has a part of a Bitcoin? 2 people, 3, 4, 5, 6, well, it's growing. See, just like that, Bitcoin is growing. You see that? Now, that's quite a lot of people if we look at the amount of people here right now. Because in the world, only 180 million users actually have Bitcoin that use it. Now, when we look at 7 billion people on this planet, it's still a very small fraction. We are in the very, very early stages of people adopting Bitcoin. And now is the time to get in the market and really be an industry leader. This is the time when people can come in and steer the way this market is going and dominate industries. You also have the ability to use it as a viral marketing tool. If you're the first bottle of water that's sold as a Bitcoin NFT, it might just go viral. Not saying you should do that, but maybe. There's also only 15,000 businesses worldwide that accept Bitcoin right now, but there's 180 million users. So where are them people spending their money? They're not. They're keeping it there and saying, I'm waiting for the dip, I'm waiting for it to go up. We need to start using Bitcoin. Bitcoin is there to be used as a system.
We need more businesses accepting Bitcoin so people can actually spend their Bitcoin instead of just letting it sit there. There's so many ways that you can actually use your Bitcoin, and by integrating Bitcoin into your business, you are now allowing these people into your ecosystem with them to actually spend, and you can now earn Bitcoin in your business.
So a few more blockchain projects that are currently going on or have in the past to show you the scope of this. Now, Amortize, what they are is a farm in South America that are selling shares in their farm so that they can expand their farm as NFTs. Now what do you get for this NFT? For the next 25 years you get dividends paid to you through the NFT from their farm. So an avocado farm in South America now, you can start earning a fraction every year from their business. And not only that, you can help support them. So this is, again, a small farm is able to start raising funds here through NFTs and give back as well, without the need of lawyers to draw up contracts, without the need of accountants to hand out money, all at the touch of a button. DigiDeeds, a similar idea. What you can do is you can sell £1 million property deal in 1,000 NFTs, because maybe not everyone has £1 million, but maybe you can find 1,000 people with £10,000. Now you can split up all of these into, say for example, 100 pieces, so everyone gets 1%. Now, for a fraction of the price, I get to be part of a £1 million project and maybe get my foot in the door into property. Maybe that's my dream. But NFTs can help you in all of these industries.
And in addition to that, with DigiDeeds, you can actually buy and sell homes with NFTs. So your digital asset, the actual NFT, will be your deed for the house. So once that has been transferred, you have now transferred ownership of the house. That is going to be undisputed. You can't argue with the transaction that happened and who is the owner of the house. There is no need for the courts of law in this situation, as that would clearly state that you own this deed via a digital asset. Another project is that we've recently become Shopify partners, and we're working on creating a plugin that allows businesses to sell NFTs on their own website. So if you have a Shopify e-commerce website at the moment, we are working on a plugin that will be able to just basically integrate an API that can buy and sell NFTs on your website, even create them. So what we do on Junglelab, we allow you to sell your own NFTs on your own platform. And there's a few more things that we're doing in terms of the fashion. We made an example earlier about the authenticity of clothing, the comparison to Rolex. How do you say this is a real clothes? How do you say this is a real trainer? You have an NFT that basically will show you that this is the real version of whatever item that you have purchased.
So our mission as Junglelab is really to create millions of millionaires. You know, we have real social goals, but what we're trying to do is develop an ecosystem that allows total creative and financial freedom. That's our main goal. We want to create millions of millionaires. We've created solutions here for people to come and use, and all you have to pay to sign up is nothing. We've created a solution to give to people. It's the same way our parent companies did it. We're open source and free to our customers to use. All you pay is a network charge, like I said before, less than 2 cents to create an NFT, which goes directly to the Bitcoin blockchain. We charge a 2.5% transaction charge on all transactions on the blockchain, which is less than Ticketmaster. When you sell a ticket, they charge 9%. They charge you $1 just to make the ticket. OpenSea, the largest NFT marketplace, charges you over 15% transaction charges. What we're doing is really taking the smallest fraction. Even when you look at credit card companies that in normal fiat currency EPOS systems, they are still charging more than this. We have created a system here with solutions for real life problems for business users.
Thank you guys very much for listening and enjoying the rest of your day then. We will also be giving away free NFTs that will give you discounts off of marketing services today as well. So please do find us at B1460.